What is up, guys? We're live again, live at 5. Should I say Gato Squad? How we doing, y'all? It's actually kind of a warm day today. Nice January. What's up, Budo Guap? Mad Hatter, what's going on, man? What's up, Final? What's up, Aaron? Bob, what's going on? Take a look at the cars here. Yeah, it's pretty warm out here. I haven't touched the WRX, so the snow just kind of melted off, which is good. And we basically got some sunlight again. I don't know if you guys remember, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had no sunlight. I'm getting too far away from my Wi-Fi router. Get back a little closer. What's up, guys? Yeah, there's some plans to mod it. Pure guap. Depends if I'm keeping it or not. I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm not sure yet, but if I do keep it, I am gonna be modifying it. What's up, Eric? Bob L went to English Town today. You know they're closing that track down. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Yeah, we still got snow here. Take a look at this. Not a big deal though. The Type R is a bit dirty. Mud flaps holding up real nice though. Protecting the car. Let me go back inside here. Had quite the busy weekend. It was Ting's birthday weekend. It's Jane's birthday weekend. It's not her birthday this weekend, but we're celebrating it this weekend anyway. Clean this off. So we just finished cleaning up. People just went home. I'm a little bit tired right now, but it's okay. Let's say hello to Jane.
Hi, everyone.
Put you guys down over here. We'll go through some. Go through some announcements here.
Alrighty. Oh, did you just have everyone's my birthday?
Oh, well, it was your birthday weekend, so we celebrated it. Alright, let's go over some announcements first. So, how's it look? How's the feed look? Looks good? We got another shipment of Gato Squad stickers. You guys have been slowly ordering them up here and there. Let's take a look at that. I want to see them on more cars or walls or toolboxes, anywhere. I want to see pictures of the Gato Squad stickers wherever you put them. So I know Shades Wade's put it on his car. I think Wing King put it on his car. I'm not sure. Wing King, do you have one of these? If not, let me know. But yeah, we got more in. So if you guys want them, let me know. They look pretty cool. They're very adorable. They've been on my car, you know, for like 2 months now. So they've done pretty well. Oh no, like 3 months now. They've done pretty well. They're very adorable. So let me know if you guys want them. And if you don't, I'll stop buying them. So that's the first. I have a list of things. Like I said, I'm a bit hungover. I'm a bit tired actually. So yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram. We took her to snowmobiling. So
that was really fun.
Yeah, for the first time ever, we went snowmobiling on Arctic Cats, and it was the best snowmobiling experience I've ever had. So most other snowmobiling experiences, you have to do like a lead follow. So this guy did a lead follow, and it was on a big golf course kind of. So they had like jump and stuff. So you like lead follow, and it's like, all right, you guys go nuts. I'll come back later and pick you guys up. So he left for like 45 minutes. We just went around and around. We was doing jumps. I was doing drifting.
We're so sore from like
my back
controlling the snowmobile.
I'm not used to doing snowmobile stuff, like, you know, jumps and stuff. So my back's hurting, everything hurts. So I'm a little bit slow today. I saw a comment on there about the clutch delay valve delete. And so I told you guys last time, I got somebody that contacted me and said they were going to send me one. So I was actually in touch with them again this past week. Unfortunately, they're still working on it, so they're still in testing phase. So they've been trying to do it. They did it for the Civic Si, the 10th gen Civic Si. They have to test it on the Civic Type R before they send it to me. So they're testing it right now, and they want to send it to me, but they want to make sure it works before they get sent to me. We have the cat out here, as usual. I'm going a little bit crazy. And so hopefully within this week or next week, I'll be getting the clutch delay valve delete. It's basically a little slave cylinder gets a little modification to it. I could probably do it myself. I just don't feel like doing that myself, especially not in the winter. So I'm waiting for the guy to send me it. It's probably not gonna be too expensive anyway. And I'll have Honda actually go ahead and install it. I'll bring it to the Honda dealership for them to install it, and then I'll let you guys know what the change will be. Regardless of whether or not it fixes this transmission, I think clutch delay valves kind of ruin the feel of a clutch sometimes. So I'll be interested to know how it affects it. The other thing is, so it's been snowing quite a bit here, especially in the mountains here, a lot. So we got like 8 inches of snow very recently. And the only car that I have that I can use on these hills and on these mountains in the snow is the Type R. So I did a live video on, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I forget which day.
Wednesday.
Was it Tuesday?
No, Thursday.
I think it was Tuesday. Anyway, so you guys saw the live video on Tuesday of the Type R and the snow. Unfortunately, it was already plowed by the time I got back. But usually it was not really plowed. And the next morning there was like 4 inches of snow on the same road, a big hill. And the Type R, as long as you're not going too crazy, as long as you're not going too fast, it's a great car in the winter. All-wheel drive would probably be a little bit more fun because it drives over the wheels. You can have a little more fun. But front-wheel drive.
It was Tuesday.
Right. It was Tuesday?
Yeah.
But front-wheel drive is more than good enough, trust me. Especially the Type R. It's got an amazing stability control system. I believe I saw a comment in one of my videos of a guy that actually worked on the ECU of the Type R. I actually want to get in touch with him. If you're on here, let me know. I want to get in touch with him and interview him for the channel. But they did a great job with the stability control system. You could actually let the tires actually spin for a long time before the engine cuts power, and I don't even know if it does cut power. I think it just helps you put the power down. It's really cool. So I don't even bother turning it off because it lets you spin the wheels a lot. So I think that's a really good job that Honda did at that. The next thing is transmission issue videos. So like I said 2 weeks ago, I'm looking for people to send me videos of the Type Rs that have had issues. I've only gotten like 5 or 6 videos so far, and that's a lot, but I'm looking to have like 10, 12, 15 videos before I make the video and put it all together. So if you have a Type R, you've ever had an issue, like I said, you don't have to document the actual issue. Just send me a video of yourself in front of your Type R saying, hey, my name is Brandon, and I have a white Type R, batch number whatever, and I've had transmission grind issues since 600 miles or whatever it is. And that's it. Short little clip, use your cell phone, make a selfie, post it on whatever, send me the link or send me the email, I'll download it and I'll put it all together. But without your support, I can't push Honda to fix the issue. I'm trying to make an effort for Honda to kind of fix the issue that is a known issue. A lot of people have been having this issue. Some people have gotten lucky, don't have the issue at all. So I don't know if it's a manufacturing defect. I don't know if it's the assembly process is causing an issue, but I don't know. So it'd be helpful for you guys and for us to get together and get this done. So send me more videos. And I don't know if you guys heard the drag strip at Englishtown. Well, we all know it as Englishtown, basically where Honda does their meets. The drag strip has closed, which was a surprise to all of us. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm not really a big drag strip type of guy, but I know a lot of people were very upset when they closed down. And I don't think it's very smart of them to close it down. At least for our area, I know for a fact because of Englishtown, people didn't really street race that much. Now, I'm not so sure. I think we're going to have a lot more people closing down the streets and doing drag races on the streets since they can't do it legally on the drag strip. Not that I think it's a good idea, but I just know it's going to happen. So, either somebody else should open a drag strip, or I hope Englishtown changes their mind and opens up a drag strip. We'll see. I'm sure you guys that are nearby, live nearby, are pretty upset about that. And finally, I actually have a question for you guys. And I want to read off the answers live here. and it's because I'm searching for a truck. So there's going to be a truck news segment probably tomorrow. A lot of things happening with the truck world, and I'm trying to find what kind of truck I want. So what kind of truck would you buy? What if you had to buy a truck today or tomorrow? You know, if you said, okay, if I told you that 2019 Silverado F-150, the Colorado ZR2, the Tundra, the Tacoma, tell me in the comments, why would you buy the truck that you said you would buy, and what's the good of it and the bad of it in the comments. So I want to read the section here live, and I want to see what's going on in the comment section after the video goes live. So that pretty much does it for the news. What do you think? Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
So let's go through some comments, guys.
Alright, go ahead.
She was checking her Instagram.
I know. Getting a bit bored.
Oh boy. Alright, everyone loves Type R. Mary PL's here. What's good? You a bit tired, Jane?
Yeah.
Jane's a bit tired.
Tired, hungover.
Oh boy. Yeah, we had fun last night at least. So Aaron Jimenez, he almost bought the 1.5T Accord. I would get the 2.0T, to be honest. That's the 2.0T Accord Sport is probably one of the best sedans to buy out there right now. What's going on, Eric? He went to the flea market in English Town. We just talked about that. It's been cold. It's a good time to get outside. That's true. All the snow is gone in Central Jersey. 63 degrees in VA. What's up, Justin? Nice. Kevin wants a championship white Type R. I hope you get it, man. So what upgrades am I thinking of doing? The Type R only needs a very few amount. So I want to get the PRL, what is it, intercooler, the upgraded intercooler from PRL. I want to reduce the temperatures of the intake charge. I think it's gonna help out the engine heat management. And I would love to get a Varus hood. A Varus hood that has heat extractors and things like that would be pretty awesome to have. Here we go. Oh, they released splash guards for the Sport. I think splash guards for the Sport would work for the Type R. I'm going to take a look at that actually. It'd be very interesting. We lost our Jane. Jane's too tired. So everyone's saying happy birthday, Jane.
Typo say thank you.
She says thank you. You can come say thank you to them in person. Adams is asking me where I am from originally. I'm Dominican, actually, from Dominican Republic, small Caribbean island. Bob L says, Feliz cumpleaños a tu esposa. You know what that means?
Happy birthday.
To my wife.
Oh.
Nice job, Bob. Oh, the cat was in the video. You can help me read the comments. So the cat was in the video.
Thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone. So Justin David, do the stickers work on windows and paint?
Yeah, I've put these stickers on windows, and they're vinyl stickers, so you can put them on anything, and they're very easy to come off. They're pretty cool. I'll put it on my forehead if you want.
Wayne says happy birthday. Thank you, Wayne King. Bob asks, are you near Lebanon, PA? I am near Lebanon, PA.
That's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. I got an email from somebody who has an Evo 10. I want to schedule a test drive one of these days. Somebody else with a WRX, somebody else with a GTI. So if you guys have a car and you're within 2 hours of the Delaware Water Gap and you're Pennsylvania, let me know. I'd love to come and meet you, drive your car, put it on the channel, do a nice little video of it. As it gets warmer, I'll bring out my drone and we'll do some drone shots. It'll be pretty cool. So let me know.
Come Crasher, my Sport got rear-ended on Friday.
Oh no!
Because I stopped to let some snowmobilers cross.
That's a shame.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Fernand says, hi Elias and girlfriend. Greetings again from Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. We gotta visit Luxembourg.
Yeah. It's 11:08 p.m. here. Wow. Rock Nation. So we have Rob on the line.
What's up, Throb? I hope you're throbbing over there.
Adam says, Elias, you entered that already.
Yep.
Justin Davis is here. Everyone says hi to each other. Krista.
Hi from where? Dean?
Hi from Dean.
Oh, from Dean. Oh,
yeah.
What's up, Dean?
And Krista is on. Hi, Krista.
Krista Greenbean. What's up?
Justin says, Rob knows the R does great in the snow.
It really does do great in the snow.
Daniel Lee, the removal of the delay valve will also stop the rev hangs as well, hopefully when shifting.
Actually, the rev hang has more to do with the computer programming than the clutch delay valve. The computer programming leaves the throttle open a little bit. It basically does it so that it burns off any excess gasoline. It makes it a cleaner engine, but it makes it more annoying for car enthusiasts.
Drop Nations said, maybe I missed it, how's the truck shopping?
It's slowed down this week. Like I said, it snowed for like 3 days this week. So, you know, like Tuesday into Wednesday, and then I had to dig myself out for Thursday. It was a big pain to do anything really this week. I don't know if you guys saw, but it was quite the ordeal. Yeah. And I'm definitely not equipped for the snow, especially around here. This is why I need a truck.
Matt Hatter, having an LSD on a four-wheel drive makes quite a difference, especially in slippery conditions and around corners.
On a front-wheel drive, for sure, yeah.
Krista says, Bob, how's it going? Bob says, pretty good here. Drop Nation, I almost lost the R on an icy road the other day. Straight line, cruising speed, and it started to slide. Talk about an adrenaline rush. What type of tires does he have on?
He's got all-season tires on it.
Well, all seasons are pretty good.
Black ice, though.
Oh,
that's the one I told you about the black ice.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful out there. No matter how good your car or truck is, you hit some black ice, you're gonna have some issues, and you might slide off the road. You gotta be prepared. Key is to not panic. I'm sure Throbber was able to handle it though.
Final D Sam, I'm not convinced that the delay valve delete is going to change the rev hand when upshifting with the gear grind from first to second. Clutch isn't involved in either of those things.
The grind, I'm not sure about the clutch being involved. It might be involved. The rev hang has nothing to do with the clutch though.
Brian says it's so cool to see the same people tuning in every week.
Oh, we got a great community.
Glad to see everyone.
I was thinking about it the other day. We have a really good community. You know, I keep reading my comments. I get a lot of comments, by the way, so it takes time for me to answer them all. I try to spend, you know, an hour or two every couple of days going through all the comments, but it's a lot. And I'm glad you guys are commenting on it. I love it, and I will be getting to all the comments. You know, just random times whenever I'm available, really. I go through the comments and I answer them. I love reading them, by the way. I get a lot of messages on Instagram, I get a lot of emails now. It's really good. I love getting all these messages. And pretty much everybody that I get in my comment section is really good. You know, I do spend time reading, you know, bigger channels, you know, comment section, and it's like, oh man, that's a lot of not good people on there. But my comment section is actually pretty good. Even the people that don't like the Type R, they try to kind of add, you know, either fun, or they kind of try to add their own opinion to the video or things like that. They're not just hateful, spiteful people for the most part, which is great. I love that.
Mary PL asked, what? Can't believe that. That's about 30 minutes from where I live.
Dollar Water Gap.
No, I think speaking about the closure of the strip.
Oh yeah, the drag strip. Yep, that closed down.
Rock Nation asked, Brian asked, Rob, what color is your Civic Type R? He has a blue one. Rob answered, mine is blue. Do you have one? Oh, David is on Type R 1132. Hey guys, go Patriots. So the football, right?
Yeah, David's originally from the Boston area, or Massachusetts at least, so he's a Patriots fan.
Mary Pia, Philly was big in street racing back in the day.
Well, it's gonna come back, I think.
Hopefully.
Well, street racing is not good because street racing is dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
So because the drag strip closed down, it might come back. We don't know. We'll see.
Bob, I love my 17 Rebel. Nice. Brian says I'm looking for a blue one. Only seen white and black. Okay, come Crasher, Tacoma, man, indestructible, sharp lux, TRD version will go anywhere.
So here's my thing about the Tacoma. I've looked at the Tacoma. I like the Tacoma, but the engine is, I don't think my cup of tea. I kind of prefer the old 4 liters. Now they have the 3.5 liter V6s, which is good, but with a smaller engine, I expected a bit better in terms of miles per gallon. If you go to Fuely, you know, Fuely.com, basically that's real-world people, you know, tracking their gas mileage. And the truck that gets the best gas mileage by far, and I know it's a truck, so I shouldn't care about miles per gallon, right? But I still do care about it, and I'll tell you why in a second. But the best truck in terms of miles per gallon has been the Colorado diesel. The Duramax Colorado has been by far, they're getting between 26, 27, 28 miles per gallon, and that's mixed driving. So that's incredible for a truck. Now the reason I care about that is because I want to drive the truck all the time. You know, like Throb.
You're a daily driver.
Right, like Throb Nation said, you know, the reason you drive a truck every day instead of, let's say, a Type R is because it's bigger, you have a more commanding space, it's more comfortable, you kind of higher up, you can see more. It's a good driving experience. So another thing, if I'm going to buy something, I want to drive it. There has to be a purpose for it. And everything I have has a purpose for, you know, and if you guys don't know what the purpose is, you could ask me, you know, why do I have a WRX? It's because it's all-wheel drive, I want to get experience on that. Type R is for front-wheel drive, fast track days.
And it's moving a lot.
I know. Prelude is the Prelude is for is my race car. I've had it for a long time. And the S2000 is for rear-wheel drive convertible fun. And the 355D is for diesel long-distance trips. The truck is for basically daily driving in the mountains all around us.
Bob says, loved my 07 Tacoma, but too much vibration on the highway. Bob, tell me what mod plan.
Oh, the mods.
Plan on.
Like I said, the PRL, what is it? Intercooler. The PRL intercooler. I'm gonna get some stickier tires and probably different wheels for it. Upgraded brake pads, so probably squeakier, but higher heat resistant brake pads. Definitely change the brake fluid as well, and I'm gonna try to do some suspension modifications that'll give me more camber as well. And I'm thinking about getting that hood. I'm getting that hood with the heat extractor on the top of it, that Barris hood. If it ever goes on sale in the US, definitely thinking about getting it.
Matt Hatter says Tacoma or Colorado for the win. Mid-size is more practical.
I think it is more practical. I'm not looking to haul crazy things. As long as it has a 5,000 hauling capacity, I think it should be good enough. Although I was talking to somebody, one of the commenters on the Ridgeline video, and said that 5,000 is a little bit low. You know, you want to have more confidence in towing, but I don't know. I think I want something for everything, and it might not be the most ideal towing vehicle, but as long as it can do it, I'll be okay with it.
Brian says, Elias, look at Ford Super Chief.
The what? The Ford what?
Ford Super Chief.
I'll have to look into that. I don't know what that is. I'll look into it.
Merrick, truck for everyday use, Honda Ridgeline, Ford F-250.
Can I get a combination of both? That's what I'm looking for. I want a combination of those two trucks.
Caleb, I will get a Tacoma. I'm short and mid-sized truck will fit me. I will lower and put TE.
Lower it.
37. The whole point of the truck is so that it's raised.
You got the ground clearance.
Yeah. Why lower it?
Well, I'm a short guy too. That's why I'm also looking at the smaller trucks. You know, I looked at the F-150 and we both agreed.
It was too big.
It was too big. That's a big truck. And the Tundra, I believe, is the same size. I am going to be test driving basically all these trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what the differences are, how they feel, etc.
Right.
But still, like the size is, you know, size matters.
Thrive Nation, let's see. If I had to buy a truck today, I will buy a Tundra.
Of course, he loves his Tundra.
Reliable, holds value, drives like an SUV, comfy, good payload, and towing capability. All the tech you need.
That's true. I've been seeing a lot of, so I've been watching a lot of Tundra Dude 34, and I've been watching a lot of Throb Nation with his Tundra. Well, both of them have Tundras, and I like them. I like the trucks a lot, but it's just big, and the miles per gallon. If I'm not wrong, I think Throb Nation said that the miles per gallon on his Tundra did bother him. I'm just saying, Throb Nation.
Jason Wheel drove the Type R first time this weekend. Was great. Mine comes in June.
Nice.
Nice. What color are you getting that?
Yeah, every time I drive a Type R, I drove it today actually. I was driving it around today. It was a great experience. It's just fun.
It's really fun.
Really good in the corners. I mean, it's one of the best. It's probably one of the best cars under $40,000.
Winking says it's 68 degrees in Atlanta.
Nice.
Shades Way.
Well,
he made it.
Good morning, Shades.
He just woke up.
Yeah.
Caleb says happy birthday, by the way.
Happy
Thanks.
birthday. So next weekend we're doing another party at a different place for both of us because our birthdays a week apart, and then the weekend after is really my birthday weekend, and we'll be in Boston. So lots of things happening.
Rob Nation says happy birthday. Thanks, Rob. Come Crasher test drove the 2.0T Accord Touring with the 10-speed. Disappointed.
Really?
Told me it didn't exist in manual. Shaking my head. Actually, same dealership you bought your Type R from.
This is the one in Garber Honda. So the Touring Accord does not come in manual.
Oh.
The only manual 2.0T you can get is the Sport. which in my opinion, that's the best bargain for the Accord. Even in the automatic, I would get automatic or the stick shift. What was disappointing about it? Let me know.
It's probably because it doesn't come in manual.
Yeah, let me know why didn't you like the 10-speed transmission?
Shades Way, happy birthday, Jane. Thanks, Shades.
Thanks, Shades.
Justin, I would buy a Ridgeline because I would have different needs than you do. I don't care for diesel, and I love how it doesn't drive like a truck. Yeah. Also, those storage compartments and embed speaker are too cool.
That's the Ridgeline is basically like the sports car of the trucks. That's what I said in my review of it. It really drove really good. It didn't feel like you were driving a truck at all. I felt like I was driving a semi-lifted Honda Accord V6.
Bob says, I will let you drive my Rebel if I ever meet you.
That'd be awesome. Where are you, Bob? Are you nearby? I'd love to drive the Rebel.
Krista says, happy birthday, saying enjoy your day. Thanks, Krista. Throck Nation, storage and the Ridgeline is pretty cool, and the speakers in the bed.
Yeah, people love that speaker.
Yeah. Justin says the cat needs attention.
Yeah, he's meowing.
He's meowing. Finally, Sam. Rob reminds me of my dad. Aw. Caleb says hello to all the chat regulars. Nice. David says happy birthday to you. Thanks, David. Winking, did Shades tell you about his valve cover project?
Yes, so like I keep saying, if you haven't checked out Shades Wade's channel, he's building up his DC5 Type S, which is an RSX Type S, and he actually is hooking up with Winking, because Winking does powder coating. So Shades saw the powder coated mugs that I got and got in touch with Winking. So Shades was like, hey, can you powder coat my valve cover? I gotta need this and that. And the other thing is, I believe Winking has a connection with a welder as well. So they're gonna do something and they're gonna do a little project together, and it's pretty cool. So once I start working on the Prelude again, basically waiting for the spring at this point. But once I start taking it apart and I need things powder coated, I'll be hitting up Winking for sure.
Shades Way, throb till you sob. Throb Nation says, final, your dad must be one good-looking cool dude.
That's right.
Shay says, what up, dude? Yeah, I told him. Joseph says, sorry I'm late, guys. Playoffs are important too.
That's right. I haven't watched football in so long.
Yeah. Caleb says, who's going to the Super Bowl?
Not me.
Not us.
No.
Eric Stevenson, yes they are. Final G Sam, Rob and I got the same tires on our Type R. They kind of suck in the snow.
Really? My tires are not bad. As long as you lay off the throttle and the turbos doesn't kick in, I'm good. I'm actually really good.
Shades, rep head maybe because of a super heavy flywheel?
See, I think that might be part of it, but I think most of it is software based.
Justin David, also I like the Ridgeline because it's a mid-size, I think, right?
There's a mid-size.
Mid-size truck, yet bigger inside than a Tacoma. Seats are amazing, and I like how the wheel fenders don't intrude into the bed.
Well, it's because the Ridgeline is built differently. The Ridgeline is a unibody. It's not a body on frame. Very different type of construction, so they were able to eke more room inside of the vehicle.
He's trying to open the door and get out.
The cat's trying to get out.
Joseph says, happy birthday, Jane. Thanks, Joseph. Bob says 4.0 was powerful in the Tacoma, no doubt.
Yeah, I missed the 4.0.
Lasha, hi. How do you feel to be the owner of such high horsepower front-wheel drive like the new Type R? Which other front-wheel drive cars you would like to own like any other Honda's front-wheel drive?
Front-wheel drive? So which other what?
Which other Honda's front-wheel drive cars?
Which other front-wheel drive Hondas? I actually like the SIS. Come here. Look. I gotta open the door for the cat. There you go, buddy. So he stops meowing.
He's being impatient.
Yeah. So what other front-wheel drive Hondas do I like? I like the Integra GSR a lot. I have a Prelude, so I like that a lot. But that's really it for the front-wheel drive Hondas. The Honda Civic SIs are really good as well. The 8th generation SI is probably my most favorite, with the 10th generation being my second most favorite.
Bob says the only thing I had to get used to from a Tacoma to a Ram, the Ram feels heavier. Dark Nation, one more thing on the truck. If there will be little gatos in the future, you will appreciate the space in the back of a full-size truck.
But they're gonna be little. You can put them anywhere.
Just like stuff them in the back.
put them in the back.
Justin, have you seen the new accessories Honda is offering for 2018 Type Rs? The carbon fiber wing and mirror covers look pretty darn good.
Yeah, I might have.
I saw that. I saw Justin's Instagram.
Right.
It looks really nice.
It does look cool, but I kind of covered that in one of my modification videos on the Type R. I don't think I could ever do that because you're not really reducing weight, you're kind of adding weight. I know it's for appearance, and I'm not really an appearance type of guy. I'm more of a performance / reliability type of person. There are some things that I would do for the appearance of a car. For example, the 3 Series that I have out there, we're going to put some M bumpers in front and back. Mostly because the bumper that's on it right now has been through some things.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Not me, definitely not me.
No, not you at all.
Mario, there's a Viper tune, gets 393 horsepower for the Type R. Have you seen it?
Yeah, the Bit Viper is the Motec. So the Bit Viper tune is you got to replace the Bosch ECU that's in the Type R with a SW Motec ECU, which is basically a standalone ECU. That by itself costs around $3,400, that ECU. But it's a Bit Viper takes care of it. I think he has to do a couple of modifications to get the Type R to work with that ECU. And then he's tuned it to close to 400 wheel horsepower, which is a lot for a front-wheel drive vehicle.
He's trying to go down to the basement now.
This cat.
Dean, how many Type Rs were produced for 2017? It would be cool to have a meetup where all the 2017s can meet for a day, something like the Jeep people do. Well,
the problem with the production numbers is that 2017 and 2018 are basically one big production run for Honda. So I think they mentioned a total of 12,000 will be built, and only, I think, to the United States, only about 8,000 are coming to the United States.
Arizona Dan Jones. Hi from Arizona.
What's up, Arizona? We gotta go to Arizona.
Justin, is the Colorado not smaller than the Tundra and F-150?
Which is why I like the Colorado. I like the Colorado ZR2 a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller. Adams, how much MPG city do you get in the Type R?
Like 20 miles to the gallon?
Yeah,
not great.
Great in the city. Not great for city miles. Eric, 2013 STI to 2018 WRX. Am I downgrading? STI has 115,000 miles.
Depends on what you're going to use it for. The STI is definitely more geared towards track days. It's got the amazing center differential. It's got a limited slip differential in the back. The new WRX does not have the limited slip differential anywhere.
You need that.
Yeah, they have this electronic thing that they do. It's good. So if you're going to just be commuting, it's an upgrade because the 2018 WRX it definitely gets better gas mileage. It's more comfortable. It's more. It has more features in it. So if you're just commuting in it, definitely an upgrade. If you're using it for the track, you're downgrading. So depending on what you're using it for.
For the different purposes.
Right.
Rock Nation getting a whopping 14.7 mpg now. It's horrible, of course, but it's a truck. I haven't heard that before.
Yeah.
Just get the 38-gallon tank.
Yeah, but so you get a 38-gallon tank when you go fill it up. So let's say you get 30 gallons in there. 30 gallons at $3 a gallon.
Oof.
That's almost $100. That's almost $100 fill up right there. And if you're getting 14 miles to the gallon, what is that? You're getting 14 miles to the gallon, so you can do 30 gallons times 15. Let's say. Let's just be generous. It's 300. It's around 450 miles for $100. 450 miles for $100 is a lot. I can get 500 miles for around $35 in the diesel BMW that I have. Big difference. So, again, it's pennies and whatever. It doesn't really matter in the long run, quite honest with you. But it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would I drive the truck when this other thing gets me like triple the amount of miles to the same dollar? I don't know.
Bob says he's in Bergen County, New Jersey.
He's very close. Bob, I gotta drive your truck. Send me an email. realflyinggato@gmail.com.
You gotta test drive his
I'm test driving his Rebel. Let's do it. Let's do it. We really gotta do it.
KYJ, I get about 25 miles to the gallon, and I have gotten 31 mpg at once. On which car? I think is he talking about the Type R?
I think it's talking about Type R. Wait, whose city?
What city?
What's this thing?
I don't don't know what that is.
Hello. Weird city Japanese thing.
Yeah. Pump Crasher, yeah. Read the Accord I test drove. It was at Garber.
What's a Garber, huh?
They told me there was no 2.0T manuals at all, even the Sport. It's fine. The Accord wasn't as quiet as I wanted. Maybe a Civic SI for me instead.
Well, if you don't think the Accord was quiet enough, the Civic SI is going to be even louder. Just to let you know.
Just a heads up.
If you want quieter, I mean, I would probably go for Lexus if you don't mind the exterior design, which I don't like at all.
Justin David, Rob, you might get at least 15 mpg when the weather warms up.
There you go.
Logan, that would be cool to have one big meet. Number of my R is 3541. I'm from Washington, PA.
That'd be really cool. Where should we have the meet? Ohio? I know Throb Nation would like that.
Pump Crasher, I know they're wrong about the Accord though. Honda's website and reviews say otherwise.
That's right.
Pump Crasher, 8th Gen SI with the K20, rev to the moon.
You know how I love revving it high. I have the AP1S2000, revs to 9,000 RPMs. Love it.
Nice. Bob, Raptor for you, I think it's a good fit. Raptor.
I like the Raptor. It's a bigger truck. It's a lot more expensive. It's got terrible gas mileage. It gives you like 10 miles to the gallon. And the ZR2, the Colorado ZR2, does 80% of the performance for like half the price. So I don't know. What would you pick, the ZR2 or a Raptor?
Justin David, do you think the Acura is getting back to its roots with the RSX coming and the new RDX?
I don't know if an RSX is coming, but I know the Type S is coming, and they're going to be, like I said, turbocharging the V6s, which is huge. Acura needs Acura-specific engines and Acura-specific technology. Right now, a Honda Accord Touring is better than the Acura TLX, which is a terrible thing to say, but it's true. So Acura needs to step up their game and beat Honda and everybody else at the technology and performance game. Right now, they're kind of lacking. They should put all-wheel drive and all their. They should bring out a Honda Civic Type R in Acura form. So it'll be a ILX Type R with all-wheel drive and a 10-speed automatic for 50 grand. That'll sell like hotcakes. I'm just saying. I don't know if they can do it. I don't know if they can figure it out. But I'm just saying.
That would be nice. Caleb, do you like the Honda S660?
Yeah, I would like that Honda.
I wish we had more K-cars and trucks in the U.S. Not everyone wants big cars.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram post as well. There's a guy with a K truck, and he just drives it around. It's a right-hand drive K truck.
Right-hand drive.
Yeah, Dan has it, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely like the S660. I would probably own one if it was here, if it was available here. She would love it too.
Drop Nation, it's been increasing, Justin. I expect to be in the mid-15s once it's
MPGs.
broken.
Oh my goodness, 15
once
miles per gallon.
Once it's broken in and winter gray gas is gone. Adams, too bad they don't offer the Type R in the same color they showed for the prototype.
Is that the pearl? Was that the what's that color? Is that the kind of weird off gray? They offered it in Europe in that color, not in the US though.
Rock Nation, wow, I'm getting 29 mpg in the R. I must be
90. Yeah, whenever I get on the Type R and as soon as it warms up, I'm gonna get on it.
Bob, Tesla claims they're going to build a pickup. Hey, who couldn't use a $150,000 pickup truck?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like I know, the Tesla truck is kind of ridiculous. But like I see all these other trucks that are like driving around. And I know I've been seeing I know what the price tag is on them now. Like 80 grand for the King Ranch and the other things. And I'm like, what the heck? Why would you need a truck like that? And I guess people around here love it.
Justin says maybe changing the chrome grille will help with MPG
for Throb Nation.
Yeah. KYJ, I get 25 to 29.
In his Type R.
Okay. Winking at Adams, the prototype was wrapped.
Oh, it had a wrap on it. I'm thinking about.
It was in the original paint.
I'm thinking of, so in a couple of weeks, once I finally decide what's going on with the Type R, basically it's up to Honda. If I am going to keep it, and I do want to keep it, we'll be wrapping it. I have a couple of colors I'm looking at, and it's going to be unique, and it'll be nice. So we'll be wrapping the Type R, hopefully in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks.
KYJ, 16-gallon tank would have been nice. Yeah.
In the Type R,
the gas tank is way too small.
God, it's too much.
Bob says, my Rebel 65 to fill. I think I have the 26-gallon tank.
Wow.
Nice. So that's pretty expensive. Final D Sam, I would totally buy a Civic Type R guest tent upgrade. Can
Definitely.
you do that?
No,
I don't think
you
that's
can't.
an
There's none
option.
available at least.
It's not an
that I've
option
seen.
yet.
My back is hurting.
Joseph says, I would too if it was a lot larger capacity. Rob Nation, yes, an Ohio meet. That would be cool.
Of course, Rob Nation.
Of course, Rob.
It's next to his house.
Justin David, my minivan gets 26 miles to the gallon with a 22-gallon tank. I fill it up twice a month.
That must be nice.
Wow. Only twice a month.
That's pretty good.
Del Sol Type R, bit late but made it. What's up, Gotcha family? We'll rewatch the vid to catch up on the announcements.
That's right.
Nice.
You know the announcements in the beginning, so.
Final D Sam at Winking, the brushed metal wrap on the preview car, right? I will get that wrap for sure. You gotta show me pictures on that.
Of what?
That's a prototype wrap.
Yeah, I'll show her the pictures. They look pretty good. It was like gunmetal maybe.
Bob, I see you in a mid-sized truck for sure.
Yeah, I think so. For us, I think it'll fit because I want her to drive it too.
And I don't see myself in a big, like heavy
Like F-150.
lifted truck. Yeah. Go Gritty. Would you consider trading your FK8 Type R for a new S2000/baby NSX if it does release?
100%. I would do it tomorrow. if Honda said tomorrow we're coming out with the S2000 replacement, I'm going to my Honda, all the Honda dealerships tomorrow and be like,
take my Type R.
Take my Type R. Give me MSRP for the car. I don't care what it is. Sign me up. I'll sign the paperwork today. I want it.
Mario says, summer Type R meet, I'm down, coming from Toronto.
Nice.
Type R is a lot more rare here.
Yeah,
Wow.
we definitely gotta set something up. I'll set something up.
We'll start planning.
Civic X forums and we'll do a whole campaign starting in the spring. So we'll give like 2 or 3 months of notice and we'll do a big Type R meet.
Caleb says, bye guys, have a good week. Thanks, Caleb.
Nice seeing you, Caleb.
Andre, happy birthday, Jane. Thanks, Andre. Greetings to all of you from Germany.
Ooh, Germany.
Cool. The 4 Raptor is nice, but in Germany you don't get one under
100,000 euros.
euros.
That's like $160,000.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Wow. Tuner boy, what's up, Gato Squad?
Gato Squad.
What's up?
What's going on, Tuner?
Jonathan, I got in late. Any news on the transmission? I just put a deposit down on one. Oh, nice.
Awesome. So transmission, like I said, I'm waiting for the clutch delay valve. This week I will be talking to my dealership again to see what we can do, see what's going on. The problem is I've been seeing reports of 2018 Type Rs with issues. I've also been seeing reports of people getting their Type R transmissions replaced and then they have the same issue again. Or worse, they have a worse issue. So I don't know. I just don't know what it could be.
Justin says, I'm still waiting for Honda to bring back the S2000. I know they will.
So if they do,
Hopefully.
I will buy one. 100%. I'll buy a white one with red interior.
Yeah. Shades AP3, I'm dreaming.
That's the next iteration, the S2000.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Henry, do you hate the Focus RS?
I don't hate the Ford Focus RS. The Ford Focus
It's a fun car.
It's a really fun car to drive, but given all the choices, so Ford Focus RS, Type R, Golf R, STI, WRX, Civic Si, out of all of them, I think Type R is at the top. The RS is probably second runner up. It's just very harsh, and as a driver, you're not quite as involved. It does have more traction in the wet and in the snow. There's no doubt about that. There's no denying that. All-wheel drive is always going to win in the snow or in the wet. I mean, that's it. There's no argument against that. But in the dry at the track, even in the wet at the track, it's more rewarding, even if you're going slower in the wet. But in the dry at the track, it's a faster machine than the RS. So, basically, right. Take what you like about it. If you really want that all-wheel drive traction, you can't get that from Type R. But if you really want to be as involved as possible in the driving experience, be that race car driver kind of experience,
the Type R will be the one to go with.
You gotta have a Type R.
Mary PL, man, so you don't like Lexus cars. My plan is to get one this spring. I guess I can't come to the meet.
You can definitely come to the meet.
There are more than Type Rs.
I love Lexus. So the Lexus interior are probably the best. The Lexus build quality is probably the best. The engines are really good. My only problem with Lexus really is that front grille. It is the ugliest grille I've ever seen.
That's just cosmetic.
It doesn't matter. But you gotta be able to look at the car if you own it. I mean, I know if I would own a Lexus, I would look at it and I'd be like, oh, Let me get into it as quickly as possible.
Well, the meat is not just for the Type R.
Yeah, you could definitely bring your...
Everyone's welcome.
Of course. Bring everything you'd like.
Tuner Boy says, first time live because of the time difference. Where are you from? Where are you,
Yeah.
Tuner Boy? Adams, please, Honda, bring back the S2000.
Everyone would love the S2000.
Yeah. Alex Fletcher, can you adjust the suspension on the Type R to accommodate the ET45 wheel offset? Factory is ET60.
My current wheel offset is ET45. No modification needed, except for probably mud flaps because the wheels do stick out a little bit further.
Sure.
So the mud flaps, by the way, I've been working on pretty well.
Tuner Boy says, thanks for responding. Final D Sam at Alex Fletcher, I'm running 18x8 wheels with ET45 offset for all my all-season tires, and it rides just fine. Yeah, you don't really need to adjust the suspension.
Right.
Henry says, good point, FK8 is great. Rap Nation.
When are we going to see Cooking with Gato? Not this weekend. Like I said, we're hungover. We've been going out to eat a lot, so are you hungry? We have a lot of leftovers too. We have a lot of leftover food. I can show you the leftovers if you want.
Gianni, is it true the Type R is going to have a hardcore version?
That's what I kept hearing, man. That's what I still keep hearing. There might be a hardcore version coming out in 2019. Maybe the end of 2018 as a 2019 model. We'll see.
We'll see. Comp Crusher, Lexus are nice, also not big on the styling. Hated Acura styling up to the TSX. You're right, it's time for them to upgrade that powertrain. I would even buy a 1.5T TXS with an LSD.
That wouldn't be bad, actually. That's not a bad idea.
Alex, you don't get any torque steer with ET45?
No torque steer.
Pretty good. Rock Nation, of course, that may be a bad title. Isn't Gato Cat?
That's right.
Yeah, it is. Del Sol Type R, I think 100k euros is closer to around 120 to $130.
Did the euro get devalued that much? I remember when the euro was like $1 to 1.8 euros. So I guess it's gone down a lot.
And he says, but yes, the Mustang with EcoBoost engine costs 46k euro here too.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's expensive.
That's very expensive.
Official Sticky, howdy friends.
What's up, John?
Hi John. Tuner Boy is in Belgium.
Nice, Belgium.
Justin David, the new Lexus girls are hideous.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be seen dead in one.
That's my problem. I've always loved the Lexus cars.
It's just
that grill.
The look of it, yeah.
It just ruined it for me, unfortunately.
Final D Sam at Alex Fletcher, no adjustments to suspension at all, just bolted them on. Yeah. Justin Davis says, cooking with cat. Oh no.
Oh,
that's
what
very
it means.
misleading.
Cooking with Gato, cooking with cat. Now I get it.
That's very misleading. I wouldn't want it.
We won't be cooking our cat.
Shadesway, it would be nuts if Honda starting selling heavily modified cars. I just don't want to have to pay import fees for that EK9 Type R / Honda NSX Type R.
No, for sure. I agree with you, Shades.
Yeah. Mary P.O., I see a lot of people have nothing but love for the Lexus grill.
Really? I just don't like it.
It's,
it's like the Terminator grill.
It's like personal
Or not Terminator, what is it? The...
Transformer?
No. Predator. It's the Predator grill. The Predator face. What's up, Gato?
Come Crasher, new Lexus grill equals vacuum cleaner.
I don't know what it is. There's something about it.
Tuner Boy says, yup, Belgium, you are known worldwide.
Awesome. Love it.
We do have a lot of international people here.
We do have a lot of international people.
Justin Davis says, let's see the leftovers.
You want to see the leftovers? Hold on.
It's a mess.
I'll bring some over. Keep waiting.
And also bring the leftover birthday cake too.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan, what's your advice on color? One of my biggest fear is after I get my Type R, I see another one and say, oh man, I should have gotten that color. So color, in terms of color, would you regret?
I don't regret my color at all.
But like, what if you see another one and you say I should have gotten that?
I like the blue, I like the red. You know, you gotta just choose what color you like the best. And if you really want to change it, you could always wrap your car.
Yeah.
It only costs like...
That's true, you can always wrap it.
It only costs a little bit of money. So we got some leftover red cat.
Oh god, I had too much of that last night.
Delicious. We all had a lot. It's so good. And you can see the little hot tub thing there. It's pretty cool. So that's that. We got some leftover teriyaki chicken that I made.
Teriyaki chicken.
Let me show you guys. I made this.
Not very appetizing.
Oh, it looks great. Look at that. Mmm, that looks really good with the peppers. Oh yeah, look at that. What do you guys think of that? It's delicious. We have a lot of food, by the way. It's only a little bit.
Tundra Boy says it's my birthday. It's gonna be my birthday mid next week, but we had an early celebration this weekend.
Yeah.
And then
we have more. We have the next 3 weekends are basically
like our birthday weekends.
And this is the birthday cake we had. I can't wait to eat the rest of this. This is delicious. Look at this thing. So good.
From Martha's.
I have no idea. It's from New York City somewhere.
Yeah.
It's from Hipsterburg, New York City. If you guys know where that is, it's Williamsburg.
Tundra Boy's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Tundra Boy.
All right. So we also have Abdias.
Gato Squad from Dallas, Texas.
Nice.
We gotta visit Texas.
Yeah. David says that your Type R outperformed a Lexus RFS.
I don't know actually. I have to see on the track. See all these things. So I'd like to race these cars on the track to see how they really are. You know, straight line performance is one thing, but the Type R is not really for straight line. It's all about the twisties.
Shade says, LL, it comes with a self-destruct mode if you harm it. Rock Nation, don't care for the Lexus Girl either. All that chrome.
It's a lot of stuff, a lot of chrome.
Mario want to buy a Ferrata wheels. FR2 wanted 18s, but the smallest is 19s. Do you think it will look good with 19s? It's
still smaller than the 20s that it comes with. So yeah, I think it would look good.
Now, Soul Type R, I'm from Belgium too. Nice.
Awesome.
Current exchange rate is $1.20
$1.2 for
€1.
Depreciated a lot. Wow.
Yeah. Come Crusher. I always thought the red trim looked a little silly on the Type.
It looks like the Superman trim or something. That's why it was my second choice. So my first choice was blue. Second choice was my first choice was white. Second choice was blue. Third choice was red. That was the only. That's it. I didn't want any other color.
Well, Adia says it's so hard to find the polished metallic Civic Type R.
PMMs are very rare here.
Yeah.
So maybe for investment purposes, you should get PMM.
DC5 Dottie, Gato Squad.
Yes.
Nice. Justin Davis says, "Oh my God, why did you do that to me? I'm so hungry now."
Oh no.
Tundra Boy says, "Thanks guys." Joseph says, "Just picked up a Louisiana pellet grill. Man, it's so great."
Yeah, I'll look into that.
DC5 Dottie, gearbox update.
Check out the beginning of the video. I talked about it. Yeah.
Joseph put a brisket on.
I would love to do that.
Eric Stevenson got to go, guys. New England is cheating.
Oh, Patriots.
Yeah. Tundra Boy, you really picked the right color.
Championship white is the best.
Yep. Official Sticky, do you think it's true that the channels who retain monetization in the end of February will see increases in CPM and total revenue?
All I gotta say about the YouTube thing, I forgot to mention it in the beginning. So your smaller YouTube channels are suffering. Mine has actually seen a decrease in CPM since January 1.
CPM?
Basically the amount of money you make per every 1,000. Yeah, so it's been about a 30% decrease in the revenue, which is annoying. I'm getting the same amount of views or more than before, but I'm getting a decrease in revenue, and I don't know why that is. I'm hoping it's temporary, but we'll see.
Come Crasher, Space Gray is so cool, but not a Type of color? Space Gray.
Space Gray is a different color, yeah.
Gianni, any way to cut the fake grills of the Type R's into air ducts?
Actually, so something I mentioned in another video. If they come out with a bumper that has those fake grills and turns them into brake ducts, I'd be very interested in putting that bumper on the Type R.
And making it functional.
I'm sure it's coming in the next few years. I'm sure.
Mario says, I gotta get going. Have a great evening and light on work Monday, everyone.
Yeah, I hope so.
Bye, Mario. Tundra Boy says, cute kitty. He's walking all over the couch. DC5 Dottie inventory intake now available to order for FK8.
That's right.
Justin David, YouTube is starting to suck. Yeah. In terms of, for YouTubers.
It's very unfortunate. For smaller YouTubers, it's starting to really hurt.
Yeah.
it's interesting, but I love doing it, so I'm gonna continue.
Shades Way, it has something to do with if you have over 4,000 hours of view time, I would think you definitely are over that marker.
Yeah, no, I definitely am. So I'm not at risk. So like Official Sticky and Shades Ways, they have really small channels.
But they have smaller channels.
Yeah, they are no longer eligible for monetization until they hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of views every 12 months, I believe.
That's nonsense.
It is nonsense. It's very unfortunate, but we'll see how that affects everything else. It's just YouTube. Every year gets worse, I feel, for the smaller people, and like I've explained to other people, but basically to have a really good growth and monetization on YouTube, you basically have to be non-political, completely non-political. That means no fun stuff, for the most part. No gun videos. No, I don't think they like car videos either. Not that much anymore. At least not honest car videos. They like to have car videos where they can put car ads on there. I don't think Honda's gonna put car ads on my videos, if you know what I mean. Not lately, anyway. They like comedy and they like visual stuff.
Visual stuff.
Female visual stuff. Me and Official Sticky have talked about it. I've actually commented on his videos. But yeah, so if you don't have those three things, it's very difficult to actually start and grow a YouTube channel. It's just a big grind, and Throb Nation knows. You know, it's just a big grind. You gotta keep doing it. And the growth is kind of slow, and yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not being discouraged, and hopefully the smaller YouTube channels, Shades Ways, Official Sticky, Wing King, I think is starting one soon. Now you guys don't get discouraged. Just go ahead and do it for sure.
Frog Nation says you'll see a jump as the months pass. January is the worst advertising month for YouTube. It's across the board.
Really? Okay, that's good to know.
Well, he's been doing it for
a
while now.
Throbber has been doing it for a while.
So he knows the trend, Joseph,
he's the Grandmeister.
Joseph says, when I picked up my Type R, it was one of the first ones out here in California and was a little disappointed in my number being 1558.
Yeah, so that's the other thing, so real quick, we're closing it up soon, but the badge numbers and the VIN, I answered that a little bit in Throb Nation's video. Live feed, I believe, from last week. He asked that question, and there's a small there is a correlation with the VINs and the badges, but the problem is that a lot of early cars were held back by Honda to do some fixes. So I don't know if you guys remember, but there's a plug in the back of the engine that it kind of vibrates off, and it gives you the emissions code, and that was actually a problem across all Civic Type Rs. So when they were testing it, they took my car. I know for sure they took my car off to the side and tested it, and they took a bunch of other Type Rs and actually had to fix it. So they took them off the line, didn't ship them out, so other cars were shipped out before those earlier cars that needed the fix. It is what it is, right?
He had a typo. It was 1458, not 1558. Justin says, gotta fly, have an awesome night. Bye Justin. Shades Way says, good thing I do it for the fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Joseph says the next time I went into the dealership, they had one on the showroom floor, so it's number
58.
Wow,
I just
58.
explained why that is.
Crazy.
I think there was like 100 or 200 Type Rs that were held back because of this issue.
Chase Way says, shoot self in the foot. This is for fun. Joseph says, was and still so pissed.
Yeah.
Shades Way says, screw the FK8 transmission sponsored by Honda. Alright, I think that's it. We're gonna wrap it up.
We're wrapping it up, guys. Thanks for watching as always. Again, we'll see you on Sunday live at 5. Another reminder, give me those Type R videos with issues. I need them. So hopefully that'll be pretty good. And that's it.
Have a good night.
Have a great night and have a great week, guys.
Week ahead.
Catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Tundra Boy asked, do you follow F1?
I do follow F1. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah. Joseph says, love the channel, guys.